Welcome to the Sk8LikeYou Podcast Funniest Moments of 2024.
Oh my God.
But as soon as the speed skate comes on, I like come off the ground. I'm like Wile E. Coyote or whatever. It's crazy when I'm coming around real fast. Like my friends seen me come off the ground trying to go around this one corner. I think they're too light for me.
Because you're so small. Does that happen like when you fly kites too? You have to like be really careful about that.
Too many balloons. That's it. I'm gone.
I have different neighbors now, but the people that were there, and I'm a dog lover, so people don't come at me about this. But this is I love dogs, but there's like these hawks that sit up on this big farmhouse across the street, and they got this dachshund, right? And he's the fattest thing ever. Okay, like they don't, but they just sit up there and watch, right?
They're waiting for him to not be aware, and they're gonna eat him.
Let me tell you, I'm in the backyard one day, right? And I just hear this, and this hawk is doing everything it can to get this fat ass dachshund off the ground, right? And it got about 10 feet, but look, these hawks, they're not weak, right?
No.
But this thing was just so fat. I don't know why this is making me think of this.
The first time gluttony is good.
So he finally just was like, man, the hell with this. You know what I mean? And he just let this thing go, right? I don't know why that made me think of that.
Did the dog drop like the 10 feet to the ground?
The dude caught him.
Oh, man.
Which was, really cool. And it was but I mean, it's kind of funny when I look back in the whole thing, but just thinking about things that aren't supposed to get off the ground in certain situations. And it just made me think of that. The dog's name was Truman.
All right. The Truman Show.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
I'm getting a video of me levitating, and we're going to send it to David Blaine.
Yeah, man.
I'll tag him in it.
Well, I hadn't skated at Roller Kingdom in Hudson for like 40 years, right? So I'm like, all right, I can't resist. This is the last place I skated up here, and I mean, it was just Squirrel City. So, I got in there, and there was like at least 6 birthday parties going on.
Oh my God.
And so it was, you can just imagine. I mean, so I went out and I skated and probably was there about 15 minutes. And this young girl, probably 7 or 8 years old, was in front of me, and I went to avoid her. And then this kind of chubby little 12-year-old kid, just all of a sudden comes like right in front of me and takes her out and knocks her into the wall. After he chipped over my skate, and I'm going slow, because I'm like, I don't want to hurt myself or anybody else. Well, I come around the next lap, and there's this like posse forming, all these moms like pointing at me, and I'm like, I'm looking over there, and like I went around to the backside. And if you've never been there, like you can, get off the floor. I got off the floor on the other side of the rink and went out behind the snack bar where they had lockers and stuff, and that's where I had my bag. I just took my skates off and I got the hell out of there.
You just got out of there. You're never gonna win that thing, man. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's the worst. I always hate like when a kid goes down, even in my vicinity. I'm always like automatically. I'm like,
yep,
because you're always gonna get the look, man. It's just...
I'm telling you, man. They were putting the noose together. I mean, I was gonna go over and check on her. I'm like, I want to get out of here.
That guy right there, him right there.
Well,
Some lady named Cheryl. You know what I mean? Dude, you do not want to mess with a Cheryl in Massachusetts. Let me tell you right now. Pack of Salem's.
Yeah.
Butt ice. You know what I mean? Cheryl. I'm telling you, if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know.
You know.
Let me tell you, I came up with a lot of friends that had Aunt Cheryls, and they were not to be messed with. Let me tell you right now, man. Telling you.
It was Cheryl's before Karen, right?
Oh, my God. Cheryl would Karen up. You know what I mean? Like any day of the week, dude. That Karen thing couldn't exist with Cheryl because the phone would be snatched out of your hand. You know what I mean? You'd be beaten with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
there'd be no talk.
Yeah.
Bump your ass right there.
Wait till I tell Sully about this when I get home. I'm gonna go. I'm telling you, this guy will come over here.
Yeah. Do you check your skates when you fly?
No, they go with me. Yeah,
Good
they
man.
go with me. And also because I skate to the gate, so I'm sure
You're one of those guys.
So I've skated at multiple airports already.
So is it like actually allowed though? That's what I always wonder when I see these videos. I've never done it.
So it depends. Like a lot of the airports have websites. I do check the websites before I go to these places to see if there's quote unquote rules of what you can and cannot do.
You look for roller skating rules.
Yeah, I have. Only because I want to know in advance of like,
Right.
what's going to happen.
So like there is this sadistic part of me though that's like waiting to see the video that like where security's like chasing one of you guys through the air or something like that.
So funny story, at Chicago O'Hare, right?
Okay.
I used to fly with my cat as well. According to Southwest, 2 bags fly free. So one of those will be my cat and one of those will be my skates. So I got to the airport and when I passed through TSA, I have my cat carrier in this hand. I have my skate bag with my shoes in this, and I'm literally skating to the gate. My cat is very vocal. She's meowing the entire time, but like a peaceful meow.
Yeah.
And literally everyone is like, did I just see a cat go by?
Right. Yeah, it's interesting enough to see somebody roller skating. And then you add a cat to that equation, and all of a sudden your crazy level just goes up like that.
Just exponentially, yeah.
The skating cat dude.
Yeah, that's
so
yeah.
famous, like, oh my God. Wow, that's hilarious, man. That's good stuff. I like that.
And like hi to everyone who's watching this from Chicago, and you might have seen me at that airport.
You can approach him and talk to him. He's not as crazy as he looks,
And plus, like the kids love it. Like when I pull up at the gate, like I stop, she stops. We both, she's meowing. They're just like, I can't believe there's this guy on roller skates that has a cat.
With a cat.
Like literally, like the parents just smile, like they really do.
Wow.
But it's a week later. A couple more days, I'm going to check my primary. They said it's just a sprain. I want to kind of feel, because I'm able to walk, you know what I mean? Like it's not as bad as it was kind of thing. I want to go, I want to test this out. Ray was telling me like this one DJ around here, DJ Phil, he was DJing this particular skate at this rink in Jersey. I don't remember the name of it. Place I'd never been before. I was like, hell yeah, I'm in. I'll drive. This is like 3 hours from me. Okay. Pick up Ray, pick up Erica, take them there. Put my skates on. I didn't make like 2 laps, bro. And I was like, oh, this is bad. Like, this is bad.
Yep.
So now I'm feeling what's really going on.
Right.
So I go, take my skates off, and I'm telling you, man, you would have thought somebody just shot my puppy, okay? Now, here's where it gets, because I'm a prick, okay? And like,
okay.
and
Sure.
I'm sitting there. I take my skates off, and now I'm just sitting there. I drove.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, I'm not going to tell these cats, like, oh, hey.
We got to go.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm going to, I'll suffer through this for them. I made it about not even 10 minutes sitting there and like, I think like Walk This Way, like Run D, because it was like an 80s night. Run DMC, Aerosmith.
Yeah.
I love skating to that song. Drums are perfect. And I'm watching. And within like 13 seconds, I am pissed off at everybody else in that rink. At that moment, I'm like, you don't even know how to skate to this shit. Oh my God. This is killing me. I can't. I went and sat in my truck.
Yeah.
For like 3 hours, dude.
Yeah.
Because I could not sit there and watch. Like I couldn't even like be like, oh, well, everyone else is having fun. Let me just embrace the fact that all my fellow skate fam are having this amazing night. And I was like, fuck them, man. Like I was,
wow.
So when I say I'm a prick,
right.
That's what I'm talking about.
But some lady, and like I said, I never really get into this too much. Like, but I don't know why. Maybe it was just her attitude or something. But it really irked me, man. She basically just called me like show off, I just happened to, I was like going by her obviously at a faster rate. So like I heard her say it and like, I had to like kind of like slow down to come back around. So I was like, I don't know why. It just you snapped, right? Like, and I come back around, and I just had to let her know. I was like, wait, what? I didn't quite catch that. What was that? And I wasn't being like aggressive or like intimidating at all. But like, she was like, oh, you're such a show off. And I was like, I get it. Okay, cool. You think that I'm doing this for you? Like, you think that, like, I'm out here performing for you. Does that happen a lot? Like, or do you just happen to be walking down the street and people just see you and be like, oh, my God, I need to perform for her? Is that what you think? Because I'm here all the time.
Like she's like Beyonce or something. Like
Yeah. Exactly. But I wanted to make, I don't know why. I think maybe, and it doesn't happen often, but I think it happened more recently at that point or something, or it happened a little more frequently. And it just kind of irked me that one day. And I just was like, because I'm here all the time. You're never here. I'm doing this all the time. I do this for me, not you.
Oh, like, my God.
So if there's any level of arrogance that's happening here, it's not me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm out here performing for you. Like, you're Simon fucking Cowell.
I'm just out here practicing.
Dude, like, give me a break, you know?
I've had so many people come up to me and be like, you're showing off. I'm like, but to me, I'm just practicing. Like, this is me practicing, trying to get better. Like, you may not think that like I can get any better, but, like, to me, the more videos I watch of me doing tricks, the more I'm like, yeah, I need to change that up. Yeah, that needs to be different. I don't like how that looks. And every time I go skating, I change something.
Yeah,
doesn't matter what it is. I change something about how I skate.
So one of the things that I don't know why it's making me laugh, but like, I remember the day that I was like, I'm going to talk to that dude. And I bet you know where I'm going. Do you know where I'm going with this?
I don't.
Did you ever have any experience as a bouncer at any point in your life?
Absolutely I did. I know where you're going with this now. Yes, absolutely I did. And there's a lot of other things that go along with that. I used to be in the military also.
Okay.
I was in the military for 4 years.
Okay.
I also used to be a police officer. For a period of time.
Okay. So for those of you guys that don't know, so somebody was causing a ruckus. I don't know who. I don't care who. Whatever. But just I don't even know the full story. But I can tell you what I do know, and that is Dawn on skates, politely and enthusiastically though, usher a man from basically the middle of the skate floor. I don't think his feet touched the floor from when you made contact to him to when you helped to when you maybe he unwillingly assisted opening the door for you. And I thought to myself, because I think maybe we had given a nod or a hey or a hi up to that point, and I was like, I'm gonna go shake that dude's hand, like one, just so I don't get thrown out, but two, no. I was like that is cool as hell. Because here's the thing, I mean, not just from like, oh, like look at this, you know, that was so cool and whatever, but from a thing where I saw somebody be like, you know what, not here, not now, that's not how we do it. And like, just kind of take it upon yourself.
You don't put your hands on other people.
Yeah.
And that's what was going on.
How many people came up to you about that weekend?
Oh, God, it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. We were trying to put him out of there very nicely and respectfully. And we still did it nicely and respectfully. We just made sure it happened.
Yeah.
But he turned around on the security that night and started trying to fight the security. That's when I got involved.
I mean, on top of it just being awesome, it was awesome. I don't know what else to say, man. There's got to be some type of footage of it. There's got to be.
I'm not asking for it.
But it's funny. You're a humble dude. Because I tell you what, myself, that would have been the first. Like, hey, you got the footage of that? Can I have the footage of that? I got the footage. I got security footage from a rink for me, like, smashing the back of my head off a floor.
I took a pretty nasty fall a couple weeks ago at I think I was at Skate Reflections. I took a pretty nasty fall, and I didn't even go up and ask for the footage of that one, but I probably should but I did somehow get the footage of that one that I posted not too long ago, where I posted, what did I say? I said I ain't done this trick in a long time, but hey, I still got it and face planted.
And it was perfect because I am reading it having no idea that I'm about to be trolled, right? And I'm like, oh shit, what did Dawn do? Like, this is gonna be dope, right? Like, it totally got me. I was like, oh damn, it was great though, man. I just forgot about that until then. You've got some, yeah. I mean, this could be like your third. There's probably even more, right? But you got the one picture, right, that everyone captioned from that market.
The meme. The
right?
meme.
You've got your fall that you caught. Then you got to get this one. You need a good trifecta. You got to get that security. Man, okay. That's awesome. So, like, am I correct in assuming that you guys are probably much younger than me? I'm like in my 40s.
Wow.
I'm a lot less cool all of a sudden.
Well, half your lifetime, so.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate you putting it like that.
So
okay.
Dan's like our CEO. He's like the main boss of the group.
That would explain his position as far as the seat goes.
So
yeah.
He's.
When are you going to upload that, man? When am I going to see that?
That is our biggest one. That is our biggest one.
Snap a picture?
Are you done with the pictures? Like, right after, as soon, like...
Can you send me that video, dude? Can you send me that? Can I get that, bro?
And sometimes it's like 10, 5, 30 minutes after the session. And
it's like, I haven't even made it home. Like... I'm just getting out right now. I'm like at the gas station.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. And look, you can't. I mean, it just is what it is. People don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. They don't know what goes into this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have a clue. But shut up.
Yeah,
leave me alone, dude. Like, come on.
And one night, it's like 16, right? And the session's over, and there was this guy, Conrad, who was like, he was like the manager, or whatever, at that time. And Conrad was kind of a funny dude. And he had, a buddy with him, this guy, Lenny. And so the session's over, and I'm there with my friend Jay and just cleaning up the DJ booth or whatever. And there's this fire extinguisher. I've never used one before. So in my brain, I just connect everything to like, well, what happens when they do it on TV or in a movie, right? So in my mind, because I've seen people use fire extinguishers on TV, it's just a cloud, right? That's all it is. No big deal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Jay, I'm like, dude, I'm going to go blast Lenny and Conrad with the fire extinguisher, right? Dude, I'm spinning everywhere. So he's like, oh my God, that'll be hilarious, right? And here's the other thing, people. This is before like cell phones and like cameras and social media. We're only doing this for our music.
Exactly.
So he goes and then Conrad's at this desk. He's counting the money up. You know what I mean? And Lenny's just hanging out waiting for him. So the door's open, and I just kind of lean over. I'm holding this thing. And I go, Conrad. And he turns, and I just, and like this probably 2-second shot, right? Right in their face. And we're dying laughing, right? I have no clue. Have you ever done one? Have you ever shot one of those off?
Only because
when you had to.
The powder.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my I can't imagine what happened right there.
You're talking about 30 years of paperwork stacked everywhere. You know, just I mean, it's an office that's been literally whatever since the day that office was moved into. Everything that was ever collected there is there. So it's like every nook and cranny of everything of 30 years of stuff is covered with. I had no idea that it would do that.
How much powder was going to come out of that thing? That's right.
that would just settle and just be this dust of just insanity, man. So we leave, and Bob, the guy that owned it, he literally called because we went to my friend Jay's house and called, and I got on the phone, and he's like, because Jay almost literally lived across the street. He's like, I need you, because poor Conrad, like, was like crying. He called him, and he's like, I need you to come see what this did, and I had to clean that thing for, I think it was like 13 hours, man.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Everywhere, right?
Oh my God. Anyway, I went on way too long with that. I'm sorry.
No, that was great. That's a good story. That was a good story.
Oh, dude, let me tell you. So I went to this place the other night. Do you know who Nathan Edwards is? He's the guy that does like all people's wheels, and everyone's super, super, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Amazing machinist. Love that guy to death. I didn't realize he was actually like, Virginia is kind of funny because Virginia, but depending on where you are in Virginia, you could be like only 2.5, 3 hours from where I'm at, or you could be like 6, 7, 8 hours, right?
Right.
I thought he was like the further end. I didn't realize until I was talking to somebody else. And oh no, we're gonna go see Nate tomorrow night. I was like, oh sweet. So we go see Nate, right? Go to this rink Sunday night. Killer rink. Love the rink. The floor was amazing.
Yeah. What rink?
I can't remember the name of it. It's in Manassas.
Great floor. We love it.
It looks like a Chuck E. Cheese when you walk in, but it's
a lot of them do.
But the music was real. Like, they kept the volume down for some reason. Okay. Lower than I've ever been used to. It's weird because even though I don't want to wear headphones, I want to be enveloped in music.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But it was tolerable. I could deal with it. But there was this dude with the little wheels. Loud ass wheels, man.
Sliders, yeah.
Dude, and I could hear him from the other side of the rink over the music. And see, Dale, here's what I'm not good at, okay? I'm not good at, like, not having this just say exactly what I'm thinking without saying it.
Right.
There used to be a thing. I was an executive for years. And the people that worked with me closest it didn't take long for people to be like, Mark, we can no longer have like big meetings with all the staff. And well, why not? Because people ask questions and you can't prevent the face that you make when you don't think it's a very good question or something like that.
Mark.
So I'm always horrible at that. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So I know this dude probably, like, as he would come by me, just saw me like, just
dead eyes, like, ugh.
Oh my God, like, dude, like, I want to be like, yo, turn your wheels down, bro. Like, you're killing me. It messed me up the whole night. But I'm sensitive to that kind of auditory type stuff.
Yeah.
It threw me off.
If you're getting a new one, they let you do whatever you want, but then it's not like real leather or something anymore. They use synthetic. So you're going to get, now there are certain materials, if you buy that one, like, it's like real, it's still animal of some sort. Or it's softer.
Look, I want something to die. You know what I mean? It's for my shit. You know what I mean?
Look,
something's gonna die.
So long that their death was worth it. I'm sorry, Peter.
Yeah, you got everything out of it, right? Yeah,
I'm getting everything out of it. They did not die in vain. Okay.
And really, I mean, like, what was it, a squirrel? Because those are like a size 2, right? I mean, like, how much skin? Didn't you say they were size 2 when we were on your pod?
Size 2.
I don't even know if you picked up on it. I literally like LOL'd. I laughed out loud when you said it, and you weren't even trying to be funny. You're just like, no, they're size 2, and I just made me, because I can't even conceive of it.
People are always like, I want to hang them from my rearview mirror in my car, and I'm like, yeah.